Three of Cups in reverse would be separating from his friends. I do believe it was him and two other friends. So the three here would be him separating from them. Knight of Swords is giving me the energy of like I rush off not thinking it through. Is this a self-caused Tower moment? Like I don't realize how I'm creating the tower for myself with this shiny object syndrome when I separate from my friends in a rushed way. Almost like I'm rushing to talk to someone. Anger and rage, it's not that someone was out to get him. Distraction to me feels like I guess I'd word it as maybe like focusing on the wrong things because I'm focusing on not having people see how I'm feeling, but I'm not recognizing that I'm not making good decisions in trying to avoid people seeing me. I'm going to clarify for the snake card. Snake as in shedding skin or snake as in backstabbed? Trash in reverse. So trash would be disposed of, but in reverse, I'm not being disposed of. And I said snake as in shedding skin or snake as in betrayal. I'm not being disposed of would be not betrayal. Light and air travel. And there's mountains on this card. He was in the mountains. To me, this is saying it's not betrayal from another person. It's more of like unintentional bad decisions while trying to protect my name or protect my image. And then flight air travel with the mountains is like I didn't make it out of the mountains. Can I have a card for I didn't make it out of the mountains? Parental figure in reverse. I didn't make it back to my parents. Down the rabbit hole. Ego in reverse and outer space. This is like I didn't make it home to my parents. Down the rabbit hole could be I slipped and fell. Ego in reverse to me is clarifying rage and anger in reverse. It's not someone's broken ego that did this. Outer space to me is like the elements or like I'm out in plain sight, but you just can't see me. This to me doesn't feel like someone did anything to him. This to me feels like I am running from the consequences of how I'm appearing to be messed up, but I'm running from that and I run myself right into an issue. What can we know about the potential call to his family that was like a ransom call? Seven of Swords in reverse. So again, not sabotage or betrayal. Ace of Swords, the truth. King of Wands. Yeah, look, Wands and Wands. He's like, I'm trying to turn my back and protect myself so that people can't see how I'm feeling. This wasn't sabotage or betrayal. Truth came out for that. I'm not getting anything nefarious with this. I'm getting, I guess I'd say someone trying to seize the opportunity of, okay, there's someone missing. Let me try and get money out of this. I'm not seeing that call being anything true. Yeah, the moon in reverse. Secrets being revealed. Star in reverse. Star in reverse is kind of saying to me, if they were to pay the ransom, I don't have anything to give you because I don't have the person that I'm ransoming you for. Moon in reverse came out when I said I don't believe it was them that actually had him. Is there anything else we should know about this? Oh. 10 of Spades, complete ending, ice cold. Misfortune, north, ruins, a graveyard, the sea, the unknown, fears and foreboding, nighttime, imprisonment, great force, power, violence, evil forces. I'm getting like slipped and fell. My phone is dead. I don't have water. I'm inebriated. I'm hiking in the middle of the night. I'm not sure where I'm at. I get turned around somehow. I almost get this like sense of panic and then maybe like a slip and fall, or like a sense of panic and then hearing the word avalanche, but I don't know if avalanche as in like the earth avalanche, or like avalanche as in I fall. And when I fall, I maybe take some rocks with me or something like that. And maybe I'm stuck under them. Get one more. That was kind of the point. A hospital bed and illness, a problem you can't avoid. Trapped, confined, surrender, exhaustion, be cautious. A prison or pressure from all sides. Yeah, I feel like he fell and like wasn't able to get himself out of whatever he fell into, or whatever fell on him when he fell. Two cards from each side of the deck. If he could give us, I just want to say like a rundown. If he could give us a rundown. Final ending in reverse. Evil demonic in reverse. Communication. Crossroad in reverse. Before things went completely south, it was not some kind of evil that was chasing him down. Communication to me is when I called my friend that last time. Shortly after that call, I reached some kind of turnaround or wrong way, and it led to it being the end of the road here. So when I was still walking or hiking through, it wasn't that there was evil chasing me down. I was able to communicate with my friend, then got turned around and met some kind of end of the road, is what I'm getting from that. Can I have 3 cards to describe the place he's at? Like why can't they find him, essentially? Where 3 cards, location. Page of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. 5 of Wands. Hierophant can be higher knowledge. The Page of Wands is self-exploration. So in reverse, it's like, yes, I'm very difficult to find. The Hierophant in reverse is kind of saying not looking from a high enough perspective. So I don't know if that means needing to expand the search. I don't know if that means like thinking he's that way, but since he didn't have a phone, got turned around, he might be that way. There's like almost as if this is saying they're still fighting with not being able to find him because they're not in the exact right place, or they're not looking from the right perspective. So maybe they need to like look underneath the things. Maybe they need to like, I don't know the weather and terrain there. But mountains, I'm assuming there's certain areas that could hide someone pretty easily. Almost like they're close, but not quite there because they're not seeing it from the right perspective. I don't know if that's how to word that. Yeah. 2 opposing forces working together. this would be the confirmation. Two opposing forces working together could be weather and rocks. It could be water and tree branches like holding him in. It could be, again, I don't know the weather. It could be like water and then the weather freezing the water and holding him on. It's like two different things that are working in combination to keep him hidden. But it doesn't feel like it's a person. It feels like it's like weather or nature or the elements somehow, some way. That's what I'm getting. What's going to unfold? Are they going to find him? Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Five of Cups in reverse. This to me is a recovery. So this would be the two opposing forces working together, almost like someone gives a clue or a hint or an idea that leads them to recognize what two things may be working together to keep him hidden. This is a recovery. I do feel like they're going to find him. 5 actually does feel significant. And I have a 00 on my number wheel. So 5 and 00. I would say he'll be found within the next 50 days. I feel like that's, hopefully it's sooner than that. Maybe it's 5 weeks. It wouldn't be that many less than 50 days. I do feel like it's going to be found. Almost as if they have an aha moment of like, oh, what if this happened in combination with this and we can look here? Almost like they have a perspective shift and they're able to locate him. That's what I'm getting. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. And I have 7 of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So I tend to believe not as long as 50 days, but within 50 days. I'm just going to say in between 5 and 50. Wait, what's the date? 24. Oh, it's about to be the 25th. Maybe by the 5th, July 5th. What would that be? That would be about a week and a half. I would say in between July 5th and whatever 50 days from then is, hopefully, I feel like it's sooner rather than later, but I do feel like it's going to be found. Almost wondering if he's found by like other hikers or something like that, like, because that could be the two forces working together, like a hiker and technically the search, even if they're not searching. But please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Hopefully there's a good outcome, but I feel like this was an accidental turnaround with some kind of misstep that led to a situation that without phone and water turned bad very quickly for him. But I don't feel like there's another party involved here.
Of searching that took place on this island. We're just outside the village of Maska, and this is the valley where that discovery was made yesterday by the mountain rescue search teams. It goes right the way down from here through the ravine down towards the sea, and it is very difficult terrain, and there are many obstacles. There are many places that are difficult to get through on foot, and you would actually have to climb down rock faces to make it all the way through this valley. And the confirmation from one of the courts in the Canary Islands in the last few minutes confirmed to Sky News is that the results from that autopsy that had been carried out show that via fingerprinting it was indeed Jay Slater, which of course was what they strongly suspected yesterday when they announced that those remains had been found, because they had also found his clothes and some of his possessions. So desperately sad news for his family. They are still on the island, as we understand it. And we also have seen this morning in this valley a search team continuing that work to try and see if there are any further clues out there or any other bits of evidence that may have been missed. But this is such difficult terrain to scour because the undergrowth is so thick. You have to hack your way through it to get through in certain sections. And the conclusion from the court in the Canary Islands is that the most likely thing that happened to Jay Slater was that he fell possibly down a cliff face or some other steep bank that led to an injury that led sadly to his death. So the confirmation really of what the family and all those involved in the search pretty much knew was coming, but the court's now confirming that here in the Canary Islands. As I say, the search does go on in the valley below for any other evidence that might be down there.
And as you've been talking to us, Tom, we've got a little bit more information from the Spanish authorities. They are saying, as we've said, that fingerprinting confirms it belongs to Jay Slater. The death due to multiple traumas compatible with a fall in the mountainous area, they are saying.